We all die. The goal isn't to live forever. The goal is to create something that will. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me this week. I know my quote is a little on the dark side, if you will. I had a lot going on personally within the last probably, 4 months or so. We sold the house. Just since November 1st, Danny and I have hit 9 states. And so it's been quite a ride. But alluding to my quote, last Saturday, my stepmom of 45 years passed away. And, she had been in poor health for quite some time, but I really wanted to talk to you guys about her this week because it's on my heart and it's just special. And, I came into her life. She was younger than my dad. When I was 5 years old, she came into my life, I guess. And so every summer I would fly out to my dad and Debbie's and I would go out there for the summer. And the thing that Debbie did well, and the thing, if you follow my social media, you'll see in her obituary, but the thing that she did that was so special is she made special moments extra special. And what do I mean by that? Like birthdays or school clothes shopping, or there was a variety of things in my life that we did. And so, her and my dad have been together for 45 years. My heart hurts so much for him, for what he has to be going through to lose a spouse of that long. I didn't believe in my lifetime about long-term marriage or forever. And Danny and I are celebrating 23 years. And to see that 45-year marriage, that true love, like it's just really something special and not something that everybody gets to see. And so, in light of Debbie's obituary and hearing what her kids had to say, because I have a half sister and 2 half brothers, that's what they talked about most is her ability to be there and show up for her kids. And what an awesome room mom she was, because it was next level room mom. It wasn't your average, I'm going to bring the cookies that I didn't bake because I didn't have time. She made time for people. She cared about the people in her life. And it was so special. And so much that, whether it was shipping C's candy, if you haven't had C's candy, it's something you should look into because C's candy is special and it's awesome. But if she knew something that you cared about, whether it was something minute or little or something big, she helped you celebrate and enjoy those moments. And so looking back on her and Mai's relationship, she was, I think, 14, 15 years older than I am. So younger than my dad. And she was a new mom when I went to live with them. So when I was about in 7th grade, I went out there to live with them because of some personal stuff going on in my life. And I went to live with them and I had a baby brother. And then right behind that, we had another baby brother. So I had Justin first, she had Jared second. And then I stayed with them for a couple of years until I was a sophomore or getting ready to start my sophomore year. And I ended up moving back to my mom's. And right before I left, my sister Kelsey was born. And so, Debbie was the kind of mom that, on Friday night, because it was Friday, we got to go to Blockbuster and get the VHS tapes. Now I'm aging myself, and the candy and the popcorn to go along with that. There was always a snack drawer. It was the house, all the kids in the neighborhood gathered. And just really, I wanted to give her a tribute, in her posthumous life and talk about, her and the things that were extra special about her. And, I, again, my heart hurts for her kids, my siblings, my heart hurts for my dad. I did get to have some really good conversations before she passed, which was great. And I'm super thankful for those. And so with the holidays coming up, I think it's really weighing on my mind and my heart to share with you guys that take the time and enjoy your families this season. Like it's time to gather and to love. And we all have those dynamics in our families, myself included, that create stress and angst when you have to gather sometimes with your family members. And I just want you guys to stop and reflect for a minute and really appreciate the moments that you're in and to be there for each other. Because again, at the end of the day, we're all going to die eventually. That's the circle of life. But to allude back to the quote, it's not the goal to live forever. It's the goal to create something that will. And Debbie did that. She created such a neat experience and such a neat connection and an awesome connection between my siblings and my dad they'll always have. And I can't imagine how the holidays will be hard for them this year without her being the ringleader and getting it all together and all of those things. But I hope that in her memory, they're able to continue to gather and to continue to celebrate each other and the wins in our lives. And so I want to, leading up to Thanksgiving here shortly, I just want to remind you guys that it's not just about, going to eat at someone's house and, getting way stuffed on turkey and dressing and all the goods. And it's not about having to go to your spouse's house that maybe you don't care for their family, or they don't care, their family doesn't care for you. There's a lot of that. Not everyone loves their in-laws. I'm really fortunate and have wonderful in-laws. But it's about the ability to be together and to support one another and to show up and be present. And so I encourage each of you, I'm going to take some time over the holidays to be intentional about living in the moment. And I want for each of you to do that as well. So thanks for joining me. I hope that you got something out of this episode. And I hope that all of you guys have a very happy Thanksgiving, and we'll be talking to you soon. Take care and have a great week. Thanks for listening. Hey guys, if you like this episode, please hit like and subscribe.